Elon Musk purchased Twitter, as I know you guys are aware, and it's kind of falling apart to the point where he sent out an email to his staff saying, listen, we might go under if we don't see better economic times, if we don't figure out a way to make more money here. Of course, he purchased it for $44 billion and may not be turning out so good for him. Mediaite broke it down here. Elon Musk, still the world's richest man, despite a quickly decreasing net worth, emailed his remaining Twitter employees early in the morning on Thursday and appeared to hit the panic button as to the company's financial viability. In his first email to his new employees, half of whom he unceremoniously laid off this month, Musk warned that the company he just purchased for $44 billion may not survive the economic downturn unless subscription revenue increases dramatically. Musk wrote, the economic picture ahead is dire, especially for a company like ours that is so dependent on advertising in a challenging economic climate. Moreover, 70% of our advertising is brand rather than specific performance, which makes us duly vulnerable. Musk, quote, also told employees that he wants to see subscriptions account for half of Twitter's revenue, reported Bloomberg site in the email. The email came just a day after Twitter launched its new $8 charge for the Twitter Blue subscription, which comes with a verification badge. So I think Elon Musk could run Twitter into the ground. Here's audio from a phone call or, opportunity for staff members to ask questions during one of these Q&As with him, and they ask him about that $8 Twitter blue check badge that has now been rolled out. Previously it was free, but you actually had to get verified. That was why it was called the verification badge, to show, okay, if you're a public figure in some way, you can go to Twitter and say, verify that I am who I say I am, so that other people can know that, right? So that when you're looking through Twitter, you can say this actually is the real Elon Musk and not a poser. But if you sell that off, just pay $8 and you can get a badge, then it doesn't mean anything, as one of the employees asks about here.
Another one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to ask all these questions. It'll be the last time I'm invited onto a Spaces, but here goes nothing. The check mark used to stand for something. Now anyone that pays $8 a month can get the check mark. What's the process by which accounts are verified in this new world?
Well, it is so someone has to have a phone and a credit card and $8 a month. So that's the bar. However, we will actively suspend accounts engaged in deception or trickery of any kind. So it is.
I'm sure you can regulate that beautifully. If anyone can go buy a badge, and then you're saying if we find out after the fact that they're posing, we'll sort it out. You're going to have a lot of people who get away with spreading some dangerous misinformation when for some period of time you can have a little blue check and pretend that you're someone that you're not. That's not great. But the overarching picture, we saw stories coming out of people getting fired through a meme, him sending them an email with a meme attached just saying like, you got to go or something like that. Not at all respecting them as employees who have worked there for some period of time and contributed to the success of Twitter. And he just seems to be operating and running this like a child.
For real. That is so unprofessional.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, for sure. And you would think too, someone who's had business success before, obviously he's a multi-billionaire, so you have to have some sort of knowledge to get there. You would think taking over a company that's already established, you're not having to reinvent the wheel. You just got to do something well with an already somewhat successful company. He would have more success, but he's just not. And it's very interesting to see. And I'll be fascinated to watch if Twitter goes completely in the dumps after this because of just him kind of, to me, impulsively making the decision to pretend like he was buying. And it seemed he was trying to kind of pull out of it. But the speculation is because of the legal threats from Twitter saying you can't do what you just did, he decided, okay, I'll actually buy it, even though I was kind of joking about it initially. And here he is now owning this company that's not doing well and having much of his employee base very unhappy with him, as well as his customer base. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get access to an extra full show every Saturday that only members can see, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley, and there is a link in the description.